Hi everybody, Heather here again, and today you might be wondering, what the heck have I got on my head? Well, this is an alternative to some of the high-end synthetics that I've been reviewing lately. As you may have noticed, some of them retail for, about $150 or more, which is out of reach for a lot of people. And this wig is much more wallet friendly. This is Jewel by Sepia, and it comes in all kinds of colors. It comes in natural colors, industry standard highlighted colors, and it comes in these kind of funky two-tone shades. I mean, you can get like French vanilla blonde on top with burgundy on the bottom. You can get this one, which is magenta with emerald on the bottom. It just comes in all kinds of really fun colors, and it retails for $30 to $35, which is really, really, really nice if, you need something to change up your look and you don't have a whole lot of money to spend. Towards the end of this review, I'm going to turn some of the lights down so you can see how this looks in dim lighting, since I did buy this as a wig to go, clubbing with. I actually bought this wig for St. Patrick's Day because it had this really cool emerald green color at the bottom, but I didn't think that having an all-over green wig would look that great on my skin tone. I really love this magenta pink color. It's crazy. I would never dye my hair this color, but for going out for a night with the girls, awesome. It's great, especially for the price. I do want to let you know up front that I've altered this wig. Not a whole lot. When I first got it, it came with a really straight long bang that I thought was just a little too pretty for a wig that I bought specifically to be edgy and funky and kind of fresh looking. So what I did was I put it on a head form. You like my head form? And I cut it a little bit longer than it is right now. It was right around here where I cut it, because after that I took my trimming shears and cut diagonal chunks out of it at different layers, so it would look kind of funky and chunky, and it still lays flat, so I mean it doesn't look bad. I wouldn't go too crazy with alterations in synthetic wigs, especially if you're doing them yourself. If it's a $30 wig and you don't care if the bang's straight, or like me, if you're intentionally trying to make it look uneven to match the layering of the wig, by all means go for it. I mean, you're out $30 worst case scenario. And I mean, I had no intention of wearing this as an everyday wig anyway, for a few reasons. I mean, the color being the most obvious reason, but like I said, it does come in natural looking shades. So you could potentially wear this as a daily wig, but there are a couple reasons why I wouldn't suggest it. And call me a snob, but I tend to like the more expensive wigs for daily wear for the following reasons. One, the fibers. The fibers on Noriko wigs, fibers on Envy wigs, Raquel Welch wigs, Aesthetica wigs, they don't tangle as much. They look a little bit more natural. I mean, aside from the color, the Sepia wigs tend to be really, really shiny. And on top of that, they fray and tangle at the ends very, very easily because, it's not that high quality fiber. It's a party wig. The caps are very, very loose and roomy, which is a good thing if you have a big head like I do, but it can be a really bad thing because the cap will actually stretch out over time as you wear the wig, which means if it started off being a big cap to begin with, you're going to be swimming in it by the time you've worn it a few times, especially if you wash it. Heaven forbid you dry it on a head form. It will continue to stretch, and once the wig gets really loose, you're going to need to sew some clips into it or something like that to keep it in place, which isn't that big of a deal, especially if you don't plan on wearing this every day, but that can get really uncomfortable if you're wearing a wig every day. Plus, as the cap stretches out, the wefting can become more obvious, because there's only so much hair on the wig, so the more the cap stretches out to accommodate its natural give, you'll be able to see some of the hair tracks, which is why these are great party wigs. They're great for occasional wear, and I've had Sepia wigs that have lasted a decade, no lie, but only because I wear them once or twice a year if, I'm going out for New Year's or St. Patty's Day or something like that, or just want to look kind of fun, but I would never ever wear them all day, every day. Just because of the wear and tear that I've mentioned. Now I'm going to go ahead and take this wig off so you can see what the cap looks like. Jewel has a standard cap, which should come as no surprise given the price point. Open wefting, very large open wefting. Like I said, it gives a lot. Every part of this wig is stretchy. That part's stretchy, the sides are stretchy. So this particular wig is great for people with really big heads, or if you are like transgender or something like that. I mean, this wig will have a lot of give to it. But like I said, if you're like me and you're just average but need a little bit more room, not great for everyday wear. It will stretch. You can kind of combat that by taking this felt piece here and maybe sewing a comb in it to latch onto your hair. But I have androgenetic alopecia as a result of PCOS, so I don't really want anything pulling on my hair because I'm trying to fight hair loss. Why would I want my hair to be pulled out? So I'm kind of anti-clip, but if you're not opposed to clips, it wouldn't be a bad thing to throw it in there. So I'm gonna put this back on. You can see that's pretty easy going. Very, very, very roomy, like I said before. I mean, check out how far apart my thumbs are. I mean, every part of this wig stretches. Look how big that is. Just make sure that, you know, it's flat up against the sides of your face. And just the bangs a little bit. Very nice fibers given the price. They're roughly the same kind of fibers you'd find in like a Forever Young wig. You know, not the best, but for the price, not bad. All right, and here I'm gonna dim some of the lights. That's my cat running around. I mean, it's really bright. You could probably see this wig from space. So if you're looking for a wig to wear to a nightclub, this is a great choice. It comes in all kinds of really fun, fresh colors. And, you know, there are lots of sepia wigs that come in some really cool, funky colors. And hopefully I'll get to review some more of those too. But until then, I hope that you've enjoyed this review and have a great day. This is Jewel by Sepia.